Hello, welcome back. Last time I learned to bunch myself up inside a bubble to squeeze through small spaces. And now the level's signaling to me that it's adding 2 new mechanics. Well, sort of. So it's telling me that that's going to be necessary, and also there are air jumps now. Okay, so first thing, side passage check. It'd be funny to me if there are 2 strawberries and they're both like in the first 3 rooms. Very horizontal here. Keeps on going. Big massive rock. That looks to be an exit. This looks to be normal drifting deep stuff. That's a touch switch block destination. That's a touch switch block. So you want me to bubble super into really weak ultra there, huh? No! You want me to... Okay. You want me to bubble crouch air super, which gives hyperdash speed and ultra out of that. Okay. Which will give me enough to get there. Got it. Yes, I'm parsing backwards. That's just the order that this happened. Right, and these exist. So I discovered with that air jump thing in whatever level it was, the one previous to this, Cave of the Crimson Sky, that I could use it to do a hyperdash in the air. Maybe this is the level it's going to ask me to do that. What am I seeing here? What's behind that red bubble? I guess it's just mushrooms? It looks like something, but I guess it's just a background object. That's a corner boost. Whoa, this is a... Alright, a lot of stuff going on there. That's fine. I think I understand. Yellow outline. Yellow touch switch. Pixel alignment. From here, okay. Okay. There's like a really long hallway somewhere in the level before this. There's a tight space to get through. How you want me to pixel align there? A neutral jump from there isn't gonna do it, is it? Is it? Does that pop me to the platform's position before jumping me? I didn't think it did. And then there's all this down here. Whoa! This room looks long. What is this? Oh, that'd be a side passage. Okay, that'd be a side passage. And this is a return trip, I think? Yes. Okay, so my destination is not the lower right. My destination is the bottom here. Now, will I be able to figure out how to get into that? I think so, yeah. And it's not too far from the beginning. Am I here? No, there's a mid-room checkpoint. Okay, so the opening hallway is just making sure I understand bubble crouch dashes or something? Or, no, this is telling me about... okay. So if I do that, I die. Let's see. So that's a... Alright, so here I'm holding forward and pressing jump and dash at the same time. There I did a wave dash input, got it. Okay, so I can do a... not even super, just like an undash recovered super there. Non-extended hyper here. After this, I'm gonna have to jump and then dash right. I don't think that's gonna be good enough. I think it wants me to do something else there. Ah, you want me to dash and then do a hyper in the air, of course, okay. Gonna get my fingers a little tangled up until I figure out how to do that. Why wasn't that a hyper? I guess I wasn't pressing down hard enough. Whoops! Okay. Wow! Alright. Bubble timing. I thought that was a hyper, but I think it actually wasn't. This is confusing, but I'm glad there's a little practice area to get my confusion out of the way now. Yeah, I want a hyper, but I'm not doing it quick enough. So I do want to dash on the way into that. Nope. Okay. So that's a normal dash if you want. Crouch dash, then a hyper to the right. Okay. But I don't always need the normal dash. In fact, I should never, right? Well, that was a hyper to the right, I think. That's what I was trying to do. Why didn't it work? Sometimes it just doesn't. Am I being too slow and getting slow bubbled? No. Now, hold on. Oh, they come back. The draw order changes. So, if I... What's happening here? I'm getting what looks like a super. I'm definitely holding down and to the right when I'm doing it, though. Why did you go that way? I think I wall jumped somehow? No, what? So all those other attempts at a hyper didn't work, but that one did? Maybe it was an ordering thing and I just wasn't managing to press down before I jump dashed. I don't like how unreliable that was, but my spawn point's here now, so no more practice. Just figure it out. What's this about? Wait, what is this about? What? How do you want me to... What is... Wait, that's... No? Okay, so super kinda gets me there. Oh, it does, actually. But you want... Oh, okay, I got it. So that's a practice for... I did a crouch dash to... Yeah, okay, so the air crouch super. That was never given a name, so that's my name for it. So that's to ensure that I do an air crouch super. Into ultra. Once I'm there, I need to neutral jump on this to pixel align, assuming it pops me to the right before the jump goes off. It had better, because otherwise I'm just doing that in open space. Dash left. Crouch dash left. Wave dash left real good. Bubble down, dash right. I think it's right, up, left, crouch right. Get in bubble, go down, and that's it. Okay. So that was There we go, not hard to do. I think I was too slow when the bubble did its thing. Oh, I didn't even use my air dash, so I still have it? Or no, what did I actually do there? Whatever came naturally worked great, so do that again. Hit! Oops, wrong kind of dash. Yeah, so I just jumped. I didn't even dash at all. Okay, so that's either an up dash or it's later than what I did. Let's try later. This is cool. Okay, later worked. There we go. Okay, I'm in a new place. I don't want to go there. I want to do whatever this room is. But if I wish to exit, that's my way. Okay. Okay, so maybe I finally actually found a strawberry room with a rude watchtower. Low clearance on that. Okay, so I came in through that passage. There was nothing more in particular to it, just a T-junction that is one way here. Okay. A lot of bubbles there. Waterfall obstructing my view a bit. There, now I can see. I mean, I can see well enough here, mostly. So I guess that's get into that bubble from the water, go upright, down... Wait. What happens here? Ah, go right, then reverse... no. Maybe? If I reverse wave dash and then dash up right, I think I'll get to that bubble. Yeah, reverse wave dash, dash up right, bubble up right, air super left, bubble up left, up, wall bounce, down right, up right, air super right, down left. Do I need to crouch there, or will that just automatically work? I need to crouch here. Yeah, so this is mostly just, like, get real confused about which bubble direction you're doing at any given time. Here, I think I just go up, climb, and, like, that thing's probably gonna fall, so do a super into there or something? Up, right, right. No. Crouch dash right into... like a half ultra sort of thing? Down, crouch dash right. Just a super is fine. Forward on this. A strawberry! There it is! Okay. What happens at the end here? That should be straightforward, I think. Okay. Okay, a lot of that is intuitive, but it's gonna take some doing to get those directions right. I don't have to interact with this water, I can just go this direction to start. Oh, am I in a race? Wait, are you gonna require me to fast bubble to win this? Oh, that's rude. I'm not sure yet, though, but this might be a bubble race. I refuse to do it as a race now. I'm gonna learn the race with as slow of bubbles as I can manage until I'm required to go faster. Oops. I think that's the spot where it's gonna catch up to me, isn't it? Well, that was not the right kind of move. Oops. So that's what fast bubble would feel like, approximately. And I'm gonna have to get used to that very shortly, because... how do I do that? Okay. To some extent that'll make the directions easier to control, to some extent it also won't. So yeah. This is a bubble race. So now I need to go fast. Alright, I mean going fast isn't that bad, honestly. I need that not to be a wall jump somehow. How do I prevent that from being a wall jump? With timing, I guess. There might be some of these bubbles that I can skip. Okay. This is super cool. I am digging it. So far, that might change. Also giving myself permission not to finish this today if I don't wish to. But this is, once again, going to be mostly a reflex check, so I won't have a lot to say about this. But let's just re-look at this. That's also part of the reason that this was such a simple route overall. Get ready to crouch there. Could I just always be pressing the crouch dash button? Well, that's gonna complicate things. It's in a different place, and also no... well, Depends. What does a reverse air crouch super look like? Well, probably like a reverse wave dash. It goes a little faster, maybe it's what I want there. Now this... Is this a spot where secretly I actually crouch dash upright and skip that bubble entirely? I feel like that's a smarter option, like this bubble is maybe just a trap. So go up right here. Because that'll get me up on top of that block quicker. It's probably a good idea. This might also be a room where I slow down the game speed to practice just the overall moves in some spots. Actually, no, hold on. What does happen here? This is a big gap to cross and I only have a green bubble to do it? Ah, when I'm in this bubble I need to reverse wave dash. Yeah, need to reverse wave dash on that last one. And all that's got to be done at top speed. Okay, it's not the longest sequence, but it has some length to it. Whoops. Here's where the race starts. So I need to find out a way to prevent that from happening. I guess just the story is mostly just wait longer. I wish this room had like a practice mode switch that would erase the strawberry and just let me do this without the chaser. Now hold on a second. I think it does, right? If I can do that and survive, which I should be able to. There's a way. There's totally a way. There we go. Okay, so you go away. And show me what you do at the end. Can I catch up to you? Okay. Yes, okay, great. So this would be practice mode. Let's see if I can do the sequence slow bubbling. And that's how I activate practice mode each time, if I want to. Well, the problem is, it's going to take that each time, and I don't want to do that each time, so you know what? Practice mode is maybe just the real mode. Let's see if I can just do it. I like this concept, but some of these turnarounds are going to be just extra finicky, and that part will be a little bit annoying. Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, how far through am I? That's maybe like a little less than a third, I would guess. So I got to this spot and died. There's this, there's that. Right, something weird happens here. No, I mean, that's just a regular wave dash into what would be an ultra but ends at a bubble. Then it's that turnaround and then that's the end. Yeah, so just less than a third. Just less than a third about was what I did. That doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, this pace... At this pace it'll go quick. I need that touch switch, so I can't skip that way. So there's like a faster bubble that I'm doing. The rhythm that I'm following is not the fastest available bubble. So I can step on the gas pedal in places to really accelerate here. It's gonna be necessary, but I need to do that turnaround very slowly. Like, wait for whatever I'm doing to fully settle. Okay, so I can skip that bubble and dash to the right there. Yeah, skip the bubble, skip the wall bounce. Well, maybe don't skip the wall bounce. Don't like that spot. That spot's bad. It's rude. Very rude. Instead of spikes, there could be a jump through there, but no. The rude option was chosen instead of the polite one. I don't think it saves much of anything to avoid that one bubble. The extra complexity introduces just is not worth it. Oops. This would be something that I'd like to be able to put in my pocket and come back to any time without having to access it here through the rest of the level. Because, like, this is its own little self-contained thing, but that's not how it works here. If I want it, I have to interrupt the rest of my level experience. Go for this, so... It's fine, like, I want to do it. It's just that this feels like something I might want to come back to later. But there's a cost to putting it away and doing that. I could pay the cost. I mean, it's an option. I just don't feel like I'm gonna solve this today, is the thing. My arms are gonna give out first. They haven't yet. I still have fresh energy in them, but that won't last. So, oh, that lines up an air super. Okay, so I learned something. That was probably a little short of the halfway mark. Okay, let's roughly measure. I could, like, count bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That was rule number 22 out of 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Yeah, just past halfway. Okay, so let's study for a moment. So that lines up for an air super pretty nicely. Then I go up, right, forward, that's right. Wave dash into ultra that ends at bubble. Down, crouch right again, jump. Here I have to interrupt, and that's going to eat my dash at times, which will be as annoying as it always is. Right, and that's a reverse wave dash. Once I'm there, I may have to race... No, I know where it stops. But I would like to be reminded, make sure I saw that right. And if I do that slowly, there's a time when I can dash like that. Yes, dang it! Hup, hup. Where exactly do you stop? Oh, that does lock me out of the strawberry. So I have to be at the berry by the time that arrives. So my climb here is under time pressure. Got it. Okay. Again, there was a polite option available, but the level sure did not take it. Ah, that one. I don't like that one, because it turns into a wall bounce way too often. Like, what can I do to prevent that? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Just gotta somehow jump at the peak of my jump. Do what now? Dash at the peak of my jump. Jump at the peak of my dash. No. Dash at the peak of my dash. But it just keeps not working. Ah, dang it. Okay. The tricky thing is, like, keeping my hands in sync. The direction changes are so fast, it's hard to know when I'm doing each one. It gives me plenty of time to some extent, but it's a time alignment issue. Right, I'm gonna go until I feel like I've spent my energy for the day. Maybe the room will get done before that happens, but I am very much giving myself the permission to stop because this is extremely hand-intensive. And last time left me with a sore right arm, which is unusual. Usually it's the left one. And that actually has not recovered fully since then. So I'm a little behind. I didn't do the reverse super there. So let's try this, just to practice for a second. Let's see how this would feel. Ah, that's gonna mess with my sense of timing too much. I don't actually want to do that right now. No, it's fine. I'll just do it in real time. Learn it by actually doing it. But yeah, there's one conspicuous, real big problem spot, and it is right here. Right there. Yep, that turns into a wall jump if I'm too low. I just have to give it time to settle. Eating into my race time. But it's required. Alright, well again, I'll have nothing to say about this, so I'm gonna play this as long as I feel like my body is able to comfortably take it. And I'll let you know what happens. Alright, that's my best run I've had in like the last 10 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm going too aggressive on the speed, but I'm figuring out ways to view this that allow me to make little bits of progress. I choose a focal point, like something that's going wrong. Like for example, that second reverse wave dash. And this wall bounce here. Those were two inputs that I was having trouble with. So what I'm doing right now is I'm saying to myself, focus only on that. Like, get that reverse wave dash, get that wall bounce, let everything else be automatic. The air super stopped being a problem, which is nice. Alright, wall bounce. I did it. I did it slowly, but I did do it. Okay. I will not require myself to set a new record before I stop. I'm not quite ready to stop yet, but again, going as long as my body is willing to hold out, and, well, my mind. Body's not the only thing involved here. Because this is a lot of stimulation, let's say that. I think I got a better idea than going until I injure myself. Why don't I stop before I injure myself? That way, I'll have the energy to try again another day. Okay, so this may have a little bit of an effect on the format of the series for a bit. Because I'm going to be in this room until I pull this all off, and there's going to be little to nothing to say here. That's fine. Yeah, so this room is super cool. I like this challenge a lot. It's just it's a tall cliff to climb. That's all. These things always get much easier after I've tried them once, then slept a time or two, and come back. So next time I expect to be a lot better at this, unless it's a worse day than today is. So I'm just gonna have to allow my body to do what it does, and yeah, so most common point of death here, if I get to it. Okay, so what are my problem spots? This reverse wave dash, for some reason, the second one, I often miss one direction or another. This air super mostly stopped being a problem, maybe 10% of the time it is now, not too much. This little, like, up, left, up wall jump is surprisingly tricky. I often get a wrong direction in there, and any wrong direction will kill me. Then this little zipper here is near impossible at the moment. So my body has lost the ability to do that part. Then if I make it through there, that zipper is also impossible. So right, I need to relearn how to do zippers. So worst case, if I get tired of doing this, I can slow down the game speed and do it that way, and put this on the list to come back and do in real time someday. I have one of those strawberries already filed away. It's in Mosaic Garden, and I 100% intend to come back to that. Ooh, there's another option. I could return to lobby, saving here, go work on the Mosaic Garden strawberry, or do some intermediate silver strawberries. Okay, yeah, maybe that's a good rhythm here. So, like, put in some time here. If I'm not feeling it that day, just go do something else. Right, yeah, so that's the way I can put a bookmark in this. I just have to put a bookmark in the entire level, but I can stay here. Alright, so lots of options. We'll see next time what I choose to do, but I might press pause in this level if I'm not feeling this room at the moment. But right now, I do feel like I definitely want to conquer this room before going forward with the rest of the level. Because this is a cool and interesting challenge. It's just gonna take a while, and there's not, like, a whole lot in between not doing it and doing it. Well, I mean, there is, but there's not, like... I don't think there's gonna be any discoveries in particular. Just get my reflexes better and execute the script that I need to execute. Anyway, alright, this room is where I am in this level for the foreseeable future, I predict. Or maybe I'll just get it done, no problem, next time. Could be either one of those. So, either I'll keep working on this, or take a detour somewhere else and come back to it later.